teachers! Today's tech tip is from one of my favorite people to follow on social media, Kasey Bell from Shake Up Learning. This one describes how you can keep your Google Slides interactive even when you go full screen. So here I am in a Google slide deck, probably looks very similar to ones that you may have made as well, where you provide maybe some instruction. You could see across the slides of my thumbnails here, just, definitions and things like that, and culminates with an interactive activity. This one happens to be a drag and drop activity, which, a lot of teachers have been using now to get the kids, involved. These items down here, are meant to be dragged into the appropriate column on this chart that I made, but they can only be moved when the slide is in edit mode like this, where we can see the slides along the left-hand side here in this little table of contents. When we hit present, unfortunately, nothing is movable. That's it, we're stuck. So what I learned from Kasey Bell is that there is a Chrome extension for that. And it is this one right here called Full Screen Interactive Google Slides. So all you'd have to do is go to the Chrome Web Store and search for this name, which is what I did. And I'm showing the screen so that you can see the icon a little bit larger because, once you install it and it shows up on your Chrome extension toolbar, it becomes very small. So it is right here. It's sort of got an orange background and a big green arrow coming out of, I guess it's supposed to be a computer monitor. So that's what the Chrome extension looks like. Once you install that, all you have to do um, when you're ready to present this interactive slide, instead of clicking present or remaining in present mode like we were, to give the quote unquote instruction, right? Instead of clicking present, we're going to click on that Chrome extension. So again, it's that orange background one, full screen interactive Google Slides. And when I click that, it now enlarges the slide. We are not in present mode, but it got rid of a lot of those distractions around the side, specifically the other slides in the presentation, right? We don't necessarily want the kids to be distracted by something else or have the opportunity to click on something that they're not meant to. In fact, you still see some of the toolbars up here. So it's not a perfect solution, but it is, sort of an enlarged view that still allows us to drag and drop, which is great. In fact, we can make this even a little cleaner by clicking on hide the menus. It's that little arrow that people often refer to as a caret. So if we click that, it takes away one more of those toolbars. And if we would like to bring it back, we can by clicking the arrow pointing in the other direction. So when we're all finished with the drag and drop activity, just like when you're in present mode, you can hit the escape key on your keyboard and it brings you back to your slide deck. Now, the difference is the slides in the slide sorter over here, or this table of contents area, look as though they have disappeared. They did not. Please don't panic. All you have to do is refresh your screen, give it a second, and those slides will come back to life so that you can navigate through the slideshow again if you need to. So anyway, thank you to Kasey Bell. That was an awesome tip. I think a lot of people will be able to take advantage of that while we are doing all of these interactive drag and drop type activities in Google Slides. For more teacher tech tips and time savers, check me out on Trapani's Tech Tips for Teachers all over social media. Link in bio.